We are going fishing. Yep. A little later, getting up this morning. 3:44. There's the road. Alright guys, we're a little late getting up this morning. Not really. We're headed up to what I'm now going to refer to as Little Coreyville. From Moncton. I'm driving up. I'm going to hit the 126 highway, and I'm going to head north up to Miramichi, and then yeah, onto the northwest for past my favorite pool from last week. And yeah, sit back. We got 2 days of fishing up here, guys. It's going to be fun for sure. I'm actually going to spend the night up here, sitting back in my car. We've got some rain coming in. We've got some cooler weather coming in, and you know what? I decided I want to be on the water for it. It might be kind of annoying, not really, because I love annoying weather. It's supposed to rain a fair amount today, 15-20 mils, a little bit tomorrow, and cooler weather coming in, so that's awesome. I've been working my butt off at my new job from home on a computer screen. 40 hours down. Let's put 48 hours in the woods. All right, you guys, sit back, enjoy, smash that likes button, smash that subscribe button, hit share, tell a friend, please and thank you. Do everything you can to help me out, folks. We're on our way to getting this YouTube channel monetized. Take 1,000 subscribers, and then hey, sit back, watch the rest from there. All right, guys, we'll check back in once we our water side on the northwest. All right, guys. All right, guys. So here we are up on the Northwest River this morning in the Miramichi. It's about 5:15 in the morning. Overcast skies. It's a high about 19 degrees. Pretty humid out this morning still, and it's starting to rain a little bit. The river's pretty low. I don't really like the looks of it, but we are going to do ourselves a pass here at what I'm now going to refer to as Little Coreyville. And yeah, we're up here for 2 days. We're going to spend the night tonight fishing. Hopefully the rain starts to hammer. Hopefully the fish start to nail it. And yeah, the bugs are certainly bad. They're crazy. Anyways, yeah, we'll see what we can do for you guys. All right, we're gonna check back up. We're in the pool. All right. Welcome to the new Coreyville. Little Coreyville, as we're calling it. So, yeah, first pass through the pool still. It's looking really fishy. Haven't seen any fish yet. Haven't seen nothing jump, nothing rose. So we're just kind of hanging out. Water is really low. It's the lowest I've seen and fished it all year. I really hope we get a big dump of rain further north than here, like it's supposed to in Edmonton. We need it really bad on the northwest here. Water temperature feels a little cooler. I left my gauge in Moncton, so I'm gonna stop at Seasid and probably grab one. So yeah, we're just fishing through here. Nice morning. About 19-20 degrees, no wind, no sun. Oh, I just had a subtle little something. I don't know what that was. Anyways, so a few things that I'd like to talk about this morning is this fishery and what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and a little bit of what it's about. So I'm fishing for Atlantic salmon on the Miramichi River system currently. The Atlantic salmon are all catch and release. Grills, salmon, 100% all catch and release. And all of the scheduled waters, so basically fresh water, for Atlantic salmon are fly fishing only. So somebody can't just come and toss in a spinning rod and fish these waters. It's to protect this fish. New this year, I've always practiced it for probably about the last 4 or 5 years. Is barbless hooks. DFO, Department of Fisheries and Oceans, mandated. Oh, smack my hook off the back of the bridge there. How smart. Alright, so close to this here, so I gotta fix that cast. Anyways, so DFO put a mandate out, a variance order, I think it's what it's actually called, for mandatory barbless hooks while fly fishing for and targeting Atlantic salmon. Really cool, I like that. Species already hook and release anyways. So, makes sense. I had striped bass as barbless for years, so it's good to see that they did that with salmon. One thing that's a little tricky though is the live catch and release limit for these fish. So up until some point last year, it was actually, or years before, sorry, maybe it did change beginning last year, you could hook and release up to 4 salmon per day. And last year I think they changed it, and it is for sure this year. The catch and release limit is only 2. So what that means is I can only hook 2 fish per day. I'm hoping that, you know, if I do limit out very quickly, I'll spend the day looking for fish and find other stuff to do. I can still land fish for people, but yeah, it's the way it goes. That's what we have to do to try and protect these fish, because there's not enough being done for them. The species is serious risk. So now, since I've been releasing my other videos, I've received some feedback from the local fly fishing community, to which I asked for the feedback, which is awesome. I did receive a couple messages from folks. Some people would just like me to keep some of the pool names out of the equation. Just reason being is sometimes these spots get crowded out very quickly if people know that I'm here hooking fish. You know, everybody will rush to one spot, and then all of a sudden good fishing turns to not so good fishing. And some people do like their privacy and their seclusion back here. So to respect the fishing community, I'm going to make up my own pool names. I'm going to let you guys know which section of river I am. Like, I'm on the Northwest right now. I mean, obviously, if you watch my videos, you know I've been fishing the Northwest for a bit. You guys probably know the pool names. And the people watching these that fish this area will know the pool names. But just as a general courtesy, I want everybody to know that I am listening. And, you know, I want to respect everybody's opinion. I want to try and keep most people happy. So yeah, welcome to Little Quarryville. Hey, all right, so first pass through mini Quarryville. No fish. You've seen the one fish roll here. It was right up here at the top of this rapid. Just up here. So anyways, it has started to rain, so that's good. It's on. Let's go. I like to fish in the rain. It's nice. I don't so much like to camp in the rain, but anyways. DFO stopped by. Gentleman, I've talked to him before. His name's Frank Doyle, I think. Anyways, his name's Frank. Some good news, some surprising news, and some encouraging news. He said that they got 80 salmon up at the barrier on the Northwest. So the barriers, something else I'll talk about, but anyways, they counted 80 salmon up at the barrier above Crown Reserve camps. So it's good. The Crown Reserve guys haven't been seeing any pools. Haven't been seeing many fish in the pools, and reports from the weekend from Crown Reserve have not been good. But hey, good number of fish are still moving through, I guess. Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna head upriver. We're gonna go fish duck stick pool. Anyways, we'll see if anybody's there. We're gonna check the bridge, see if there's any fish there. Check huge river. I'm gonna have to start sticking with the same names. Anyways, we're gonna go upstream here, check a few things out, possibly fish a new spot, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, what's going on? So here we are, we're upstream in our next pool. Let's
This is actually a favorite pool of mine. Favorite spot. This is the first place I actually ever first wet a line fly fishing for salmon. First place I ever seen a grilse hooked and landed. Very cool spot. Doesn't look like anybody else has been in here today. That's really good. That's the only reason why I'm up here. And after talking to DFO, I figured, hey, nobody's fished this. There might be a fish or two in here holding that's willing to take a fly now that it's starting to rain. So I'm gonna do a quick pass through this pool. And yeah, welcome to the Northwest, guys. I've got my single hand rod. This is a loop, 9-weight, 9-foot. I've got my Orvis reel. It's the Orvis Bat and Kill. And yeah, I got it set up with a 9-weight line. Definitely a lot lighter setup than my Spey. There's a much smaller pool. There's not enough room in here. Well, I mean, I guess you could make it all right with a stay rod in here, but it's a little overkill. Just don't need that much rod and reel or rod and line in there. So anyways, I'm just gonna come up here, pick my way through this, and if I do hook up, I will definitely turn on and get some video. All right, guys, there we go. Hey guys, all right, so we're headed into that pool. No luck. I hooked like 3 or 4 little trout, some chub. Just coming to the surface and stuff. It's just all little fish. I don't know if there's any salmon holding in that pool right now or not. No, it was nice to fish the single hand. Man, is it ever lighter carrying it through the woods compared to my big 8-weight Spey? Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna head back to the car. Went for a little tumble. I tripped over a rock, fell right on my arse, landed in the water, got my vape wet. I don't know if it's gonna work anymore. So maybe it's a good time to quit vaping. We'll have to find out. Anyways, guys, I will catch up with you here shortly. Yeah, it's still raining. I don't know why I'm looking like that. Yeah, it's pouring rain. It's awesome. I love it. I'm gonna stand underneath here. And yeah, we boogied up. We went and seen my buddy Sid. Stopped there at the Trout Brook Fly Stop. Talking to Sid for a little bit. So not a lot of fish being hooked on the Northwest. So there's a cold water pool. This is called Otter Brook. It's a cold water pool. There was a Miramichi Salmon Association. The MSA actually did a restoration project here a couple years ago. So it's a cold water influenced brook that comes into the little southwest Miramichi River. The water stays nice and cold from the spring that comes in there, and the salmon will hold in these cold water estuaries, I guess they're called. They're cold water brooks, pools. Anyways, so the story on the river seems to be is that fish are holding in cold water pools, so this rain might have everything all mixed up. But anyways, I'm gonna go flick a line through here. It's just a small pool. See if I hook up in the rain. But yeah, so you guys know what I'm dealing with. It's a monsoon out here, and I love it. All right, guys, we're gonna go fish the pool, and we will check back in. All right, so here we are fishing out the mystery pool. It fishes beautifully. I haven't seen any signs or showing of fish since I've been here, and I've had my eyes glued to that water surface. It is so fishy looking. Yeah, it's nice and easy to throw a good line here. There's really nice current. There's fabulous structure out in the middle of this pool. I'm probably not allowed to fish this. That's probably why it's so nice. Don't know, I just followed the footsteps up. That's what I'm going with. There's a nice rock out here in the middle that I'm fishing over right now. There's another rock down there about 100 feet past it, straight behind it, and then down about another 200 feet past the second rock is the third one. So I'm going to be fishing at least all the way down to the third rock. Yeah, it's basically covering water. So I did want to mention earlier today at Warrington, I was mentioned to you guys about some of the details about this fishery, this Atlantic salmon fishery here in New Brunswick, Canada. So these fish that I'm fishing for, as I mentioned before, are 100% hook and release. It's all catch and release. You cannot retain Atlantic salmon in any of the maritime provinces: Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, PEI, Quebec, and Quebec's not one of the maritime provinces, and New Brunswick. So we fish them barbless. So what I mean by that is the hooks that we're using, the barbs now have to be pinched. Less pressure on the fish, and just a better release. It's a lot easier to pop out a hook out of a fish's mouth that doesn't have a barb on it, as opposed to one that does have a barb. It can rip blood vessels and the fish can easily bleed out. Heard multiple stories of it happening. So I've fished. I've been like very nervous of that happening. I would hate to kill a salmon, so I ever since I started tying flies a lot. Last year, definitely, I pinch all my barbs in my vise when I'm tying them. So when I'm out on the river, if you get a fly from me that I've tied, you're getting a barbless fly, which is good. So when we hook these fish, they're per day. I was talking to DFO this morning. But his name was Frank, and I did ask Frank. I said, what's the deal with the live release limit? And initially, to be honest with you, he didn't actually know. And he actually told me the wrong thing at first. He told me you can hook double your daily limit. Oh, there's a splash somewhere. All right, so hook double your daily limit. Your daily limit for catch and landing is what we were kind of talking about. So you could land 2 fish, you could hook 4, is what he was saying. So I was like, oh, okay. I thought you could just straight up hook 2. So it was kind of like, all right, right on. Anyways, then Frank left, and 10 minutes later, Frank come back and said he actually was thinking about it, and he said, yeah, I was right and he was wrong. And it is just, you can only hook 2 fish per day. So, and again, that's to protect the species, I guess. I don't know if I so much agree with the live catch, the daily release limit. I travel pretty far, and if I get into a good day of fishing, only being able to hook 2 fish, and then I gotta put my rod down. That's crazy. Last year it was 4. It should be 4. 2 is, I don't know what they're thinking. So, anyways, that's that deal. A little bit about handling these fish. Myself, I have a feeling we're going to be hooking a lot of grills this year when the main run gets here and the fish get active, or whatever, however you flow. So for me, myself personally, I'm going to try to net grills, or if I'm fishing on my own, I'm going to do a lot of early releases on grills as to not harm the fish, sort of deal. So, for example, a lot of guys will drag their fish up on the beach and then take a thick picture of it with line wrapped around its head and the fly in the nose still beside the boot for comparison. I'm not that guy. You won't see me doing that, especially with salmon. I just like to stay out in water. That'll be that. I need to get a small net for grills, and just like a very small net, not a super small net, but a rubber mesh net for grills, and one that I can keep attached to my either to my back or to my hip belt here on my waders, and then I can just start like that first fish I had there. I could have netted that for a joke. So And then when it comes to landing salmon, I don't think, especially if it's the bigger the fish, I don't think I'm gonna be using a net. I'm okay with losing fish. It's fine. It's catch and release fishery. My big salmon, I would love to tail my own big salmon this year on my own. That would be awesome. And I'd like to have, I want somebody to tail my salmon as opposed to net them, especially if it's big. And if that means I lose fish this year, well, we'll do it. Lose fish. Catch and release anyways. The getting the initial hookup on film for me is like that new thing that I'm chasing. And hook fish, well, sometimes. But man, getting that hookup on film, I think that's its own kind of rush. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut the camera off and we'll see if I hook a fish down here. All right, we're gonna check back. Oh, yeah, guys, guess what? It's still raining. Oh, I'm soaked. It's all right. I got one last hat left. So you guys, I'm out of here. I think I'm gonna head lower in the system. The water's a little warm up here. I just took a temperature reading. And a little southwest where I currently am fishing right now, I just got a reading of 21. So I'd like to see it below 20, or 20 is better for sure. Below 20, definitely a lot better. So we'll see what that cold weather does tonight. See if it lowers the water temperature at all. But man, I'm just looking at this pool in the background. This is such a fishy pool. Beautiful spot. Looks like there could be another pool down the road right there on the left. So, anyways, guys. It's not an area that I fish much, but going around on your own, that's what you do, you explore, right? Alright guys, so I'm gonna head out of here and we will catch up with you a little downstream, and I think we're headed over to the main. Maybe we'll check out the readings, we'll see. So I had a really crummy temperature gauge. So I stopped in to see Sid there when I was chatting with him. I actually grabbed a new temperature gauge. So this is really cool, really good. It's discouraging to see what the water temperature is here. When I was on the little southwest, the water temperature was about 21, and you're really getting close there. It's not, I'd love to see it 20 and lower, that's for sure. So would the salmon. I'll do a temperature reading here in a second. I'm just gonna do a cast. Yeah, so basically there's a little probe down here, see those little holes? Oh. Like so. There's bass here. That's what it is. There's bass coming to the surface. Little buggers. You do, I should mention, you do want to try to get these underneath of the water a few inches. I mean, sometimes it is worth going to the bottom and getting a reading from the bottom, because the water temperature is going to be a little bit colder the further down you are. The surface temperature of the water is going to be much warmer than the bottom of it, right? And you take a good reading, so just stick it in there and look at it. It's sitting in your pocket, it's warm, let it cool down, let it do its thing. I'm not sure if you guys can read that, but it's not good. This fish here, I don't think they're very likely to play. And if I do hook a fish, I'm not going to be playing them very long. I don't like the look of the temperature here. Unbelievable, it's 24 already. Explains why the fish are sitting in cold water pools. Hey guys, what's up? All right, so I fished that out. I still don't know where the fish run in there. I don't know what area to target. I'm not super confident fishing that area yet, but I have a plan. I need to canoe this. So at some point within the next week or two, 100% within the next week or two, I'm gonna toss the canoe on my roof and I'm gonna paddle this for a few hours and float, come upstream, float back downstream, paddle back up. See if I can figure out exactly how the fish are working up through this section. And then when the time comes, I'll have it figured out and I'll be able to target it and hopefully hook more fish. So yeah, I think that's my plan for this top rip. It's hard. I don't have a lot of confidence in where all the grass is here. I don't have a lot of confidence fishing up here yet. But I just need to know where the fish are, and then I can keep the fly in that area. Well, that's all the confidence I need. But I mean, I know the water is sub-temperatures, warmer than it should be for taking salmon, so there's that factor as well. But yeah, anywho guys, I'm gonna beeline her down, go fish the rip of the North of the Renews. And yeah, so there's a lineup starting already, so let the fun begin. All right guys, we'll check in. What's up guys? All right, so we finished off the day with Coreyville. Did we hook a fish? No, we didn't. That's all right. Today was a pretty awesome day. No complaints. You know, the best part about today is I met a couple new people, made some new friends, had some pretty cool conversations with people that I haven't talked to in over a year. Just pretty much enjoyed hanging out in the rain, getting eaten by bugs. But what's not to love? It's an awesome day today still, though. Didn't hook any fish. Unfortunately, I would talking to a friend there tonight, Ray. We're both kind of looking at the water temperature. It's not good. But good news for anybody fishing here coming up the next day or two, or possibly 3 days, is there's some cold nights coming in tonight, tomorrow night, and the next night. So your water temperatures could be dropping, should be dropping on the main and the rest of the riviers. So the fish are in the system. They're just not taking right now, and they're not showing very well because the water's a little too warm. But it just needs to drop a little bit, get it below 20, and whew. And to be honest with you, it stands a very good chance. So Friday looks like good fishing. Tomorrow should be good fishing. I expect much better conditions and much better fishing the next 3 days as opposed to what I dealt with today. But hey, this is the day I had off work. I was gonna stay up, but I'm gonna head back tonight and spend the day with the wife tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said, it was a wicked day. I'm not hooking fish, but you know, hiking, camping, exploring, getting lost, getting eaten by bugs, dealing with nature, and yeah, catching up with old friends. That's what it's all about. And you're gonna see lots more of it this summer. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
hit the like button, hit the share button, tell your friends, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell everybody about Fishing with Swarts. The main purpose of this channel, after talking to a couple people today, is awareness for salmon in New Brunswick. We need to hang on to the heritage, 200 years of salmon fishing on the Miramichi and Restigouche river systems, and there's not a lot of young folks like me out here fishing and learning what it's about and experiencing it. So it's the purpose of this channel, is awareness for Atlantic salmon. And yeah, we need more people on the river my age, so if you guys want to come have fun, you let me know, and let's get out and fish for some salmon. All right guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch in with you guys next time. All right, peace out.